Good morning, everyone. And the other side.
Jim's
Yeah.
video's on. So we're not on right now.
What?
We're not on the film right now.
Oh. Well, here, hold this. Jim, cut your audio, will you? Lee circles. And reverse. And shoe circles. And reverse. And pink circles. And reverse. And reverse. And block. Okay, you can put away your sticks. Head turns. And center and right ear up. And relax and left ear up. And relax and right ear again. And relax and left ear again. And relax back to center cross the hands on the chest, raise the chin. And relax, drop the chin to the chest, tuck it in and raise the back of the neck. And relax, cross the hands on the chest again, raise the chin. And relax, drop the chin to the chest, tuck it in and raise the back of the neck. And relax back to center, head rolls. And down to center and reverse. And down to center and back up. Forward spinal wave. And reverse. And good. The qua. And reverse. And good. And good. The windmill. And good. And squats, starting on the left leg.
We're gonna do silk reeling today?
We'll do some. We'll do 3.
3 of them.
Shoulder, elbow, and body rolls. Tomorrow we'll do cloud hands, golden rooster, and open chest.
Oh, yeah.
And the day after we'll do diagonal center and lazy dragon. I know that's what you were looking for, right? Lazy
Yeah.
dragon. And the right side.
wrist doesn't hurt nearly as bad.
Good.
Yeah.
And the left side again. Is the bump disappearing?
Slowly, but it is, honey. I've been putting castor oil on it every night.
Good. Didn't they used to make kids take a spoonful of castor oil?
Oh, that's how I know about it, 'cause when I was little, we got
And
that.
the right side.
We got that and some other dark liquid they would give us every spring.
To
That it
clean
was
you
like
out, huh?
iron or, you
Yeah.
know, big iron.
Yeah.
I remember how
Iron
it
and
tasted.
molasses. How did it taste? Like nails?
Like nails, yeah, like real metallic. Yeah, we got castor oil and that. I used to remember the name of it.
And prayer position? Epicac.
No. They'd make us take it, and then they'd give us a spoonful of honey.
Okay, hands on the knees, up slowly. Keep your head down a moment. So while we were doing doing the squats, Annie and I were talking about how when we were kids we used to get dosed. Now you younger folks probably were never dosed with this, but we were dosed with castor oil to make things slide through more easily. And then I don't remember the brand name of this, but I remember Annie was saying she would get dosed every spring with a dark liquid that was rich in iron.
Yeah.
Anybody of our age remember what that was? Anyway, your folks would dose you, and then they'd give you a little spoonful of honey to make it go down a little
It
easier.
was molasses, right? It was molasses, yeah.
Well,
Blackstrap
dark
molasses.
molasses.
No, it was another. It had probably had molasses in it.
It
but
had
was
some
something
molasses in it, but it had like nails dissolved in it. So apparently it tasted like nails.
Well, is that blackstrap molasses?
Well, no, but we did eat blackstrap molasses a lot. But no, it was something else. I'll see if
Something
my sister can.
more medicinal.
Yeah, it was a little more medicinal, but it was probably some blackstrap in there. Blackstrap is pretty thick. Annie grew up in Louisiana and Mississippi, so she grew up in that country, and they definitely had a little molasses from time to time.
Yeah,
Okay, so we're going to for the rest of this hour, we're going to do 3 silk reeling exercises. We're going to do the shoulder reels, which we do normally anyway. We're going to do the elbow reels, which we do occasionally. And then we're going to do the full body reels, the Toisho full body reels. And this is building towards something we're going to do next term. Next term really starts when next month starts. However, we're going to take a 4-day weekend over the 4th of July. So next term actually starts in reality when we get back from the 4th of July
July 5th.
vacation. Well, I'm not sure it's the 5th, but it's the Monday after July 4th. Anyway, what we're going to do is go through the whole silk reeling series, which is about 18 moves. And what we'll do is we'll do 3 each week. So on the Monday of that given week, I'll explain 3 of these exercises in excruciating detail, and then the rest of the week we'll practice it. Now we'll always do the stick to warm up. We'll always do the spinal work to warm up. You've actually done most of the silk reeling exercises just kind of anecdotally. This time we're going to really focus in on them and do them right. Silk reeling is the signature energy of Chen style Tai Chi. So this form of Qigong, called silk reeling, is really like doing finger exercises for the Tai Chi concerto. However, because of the way it works as a full body exercise, that every one of them that pays attention to the chi path, it's really good for your health, for your flexibility, and for your balance. So it's a very popular form of Qigong. Anything can be turned into Qigong. Pool playing can be turned into Qigong.
It's your intention.
It's your intention, and paying attention to your inner energy body rather ahead maybe even of your physical body. So you're really practicing the interface between the mind and the energy body rather than the physical body. That's Qigong. And it was invented because in most of China, for most of Chinese history, there were no doctors available for people. So if you wanted to take care of yourself, you needed some kind of system that would keep your health in a good place, particularly when you got past age 50 or so. That's why Qigong was invented. It probably comes out of the days of shamanistic practice, where the community had to have something to do. There are a million forms of Qigong in China. They're all good, but what we're going to focus on is silk reeling, which is just an excellent practice. And we'll also do Hunyuan Qigong on Sunday morning, and we'll figure out when to do Fang Sun Gong. So between those 3, you've got the full range of Qigong exercises. So between now and when we really start with this, when we come back from 4th of July break, we'll just do some of these exercises without really explaining them or anything. All right? But they're all based on exactly the same principles that we've talked about all the time. So let's start with shoulders. And reverse. And the other side. And reverse. And alternates. and reverse. And double. And reverse. And good. Elbows.
This is one of my favorite exercises.
And reverse. And the other side. So all these exercises, I'm sorry, I can't help but explain this a little. All these exercises depend on using the whole body for every single movement. So you can think of the body as composed of joints, right? So your ankle joints, when you're throwing an elbow, right, your ankles are involved. The whole body, especially the lower body. Shift your weight. Turn your waist. Turn your waist. And the elbow just rides on that wave that you create. Let me show you something else. Now, this is a little harder for the ladies, but you just have to make do. Watch my hand and my wrist. All right? I'm throwing an elbow, but it's also a defensive move. Every Tai Chi move is both defensive and offensive. So if someone comes up here, give me your other hand, all right, and puts their hand on you, she's going to just shove me, right? Shove me. Oh, she's going to shove me. So I want to block her. The natural thing to do, all right, put your hand up there, hold it there, all right, is to put your energy into her to block her. But that's not what you do in Tai Chi. What you do in Tai Chi is you become like Teflon. And you become like Teflon by blocking yourself, not the other person. So when I'm doing this as a defensive move, right, I'm going to take the energy from my inner Laogong and push it into my body. Now, it usually takes you have to try this about a dozen times before you can do it, right? Because you will bring the energy from your outer Laogong into the other person. And it takes a while to stop doing that. All right, you go ahead and push. All right? You just you become like a greased ball, right? And they can't stay on you. So when you do this exercise, that's what you're doing. You're actually touching yourself. Like I said, that may be a little harder for the ladies, but you just got to work it out. So the block is a yin function, but that can immediately turn into a yang function. Boom. All right? Someone's giving you a backhand like this into your face. You block them, all right, with your weight on the left, all right, and then you pull their hand across. Their hand's coming this way anyway. You pull it across, boom, and go into their ribs. All right. And we generally just do it with one hand, but could just as easily be two hands. That's kind of the more energetic version. So those same principles apply to everything. Shift your weight all the way from foot to foot, 100%. Right? And that naturally begins to turn your waist. All right, and alternates. And reverse. And double. And reverse. We're going to do the Toy Show full body rolls here. I think we did these yesterday, but it's good to do them every day. All right. So, just to keep it short, since we're running out of time here, you go under your dantian with the palm up, and when you get here, it's like you're holding your left foot in your hand. All right. And then you're going to press that up. Pressing up with your hand. At the same time, you're going to uncoil your waist, and your hand, without any thinking about it, your hand is naturally going to turn so it's palm out. Under, lift, push. Under, lift, push. Under, lift, push. And I think I said yesterday, the important part of this exercise, of any of these exercises, but this exercise in particular, is the hip joint. Don't pay attention to the hand, that's not important. What's important is the hip joint. Watch. Closing the hip, opening the hip. Closing the hip, opening the hip. Close, open, close, open, close. And you can see you're shifting your weight. It's all, I could lift this other foot. Right? It's all on the left. And then over here, I could lift this foot. Right? You come over here and you close, but then you close and lift and push. Okay, we're we're losing, folks, because we're close to finishing time here. So let's just finish up. Doling. And touch the earth. And close your pores. Salute our masters and salute your classmates. Thank you, everyone. Guys, have a great day. We will see you tomorrow. Ciao.